One of the most valuable resources we've used while traveling is local tour guides. And here are just a few of the wonderful guides who have enhanced our world travel experiences.
When I say real, I mean tough, you know?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So Javier, what would the rent be? What would they pay rent to live down in here? Yeah.
Here, like if they don't own it, they're gonna be paying like $80 a month.
Okay.
Like that. This is the area where if you come at night by yourself, like a lady or a little kid with a phone, somebody's gonna grab it, you know?
Yeah.
At night, you know, these are like vampires.
Inside that warehouse. Now whatever drips out through the holes underneath the bottom would be what? Think about it. Any idea? Molasses.
Molasses.
What stays inside the barrel would be sugar. Red sugar, they would say sugar lumps. The molasses would be taken back to that building, which is known as the curing house. Put in specialized barrels, known as oak barrels. Different types of fruits would be added.
Bamboo is not a tree. It is. It's not a tree, but from approximately 8 to 10 inches per day. So it's the only grass that you ladies and gentlemen can actually literally sit there and watch it grow.
Voodoo was imported to Haiti from Africa. When the first group of Africans came to Haiti, they were brought by the French. But as they were enslaved, they could not make voodoo ceremonies to strengthen the energy that they came with, so they hid them into Catholic churches because they were forced to go to church every Sunday. So that's why nowadays Catholic and voodoo in Haiti have a very good connection. And voodoo has been recognized as a religion. Farmers, and we have few people that work on the beach. People work Caribbean cruise lines. Some people work on the ships. So we have full portions. There's no police station and no prison inside Labadee village. This is how we live.
Guides can add so much to the travel experience because they have inside information about the destination.
If you want to see how the church is, how a Greek Orthodox church looks like, most Greek people are Greek Orthodox. 2% of the inhabitants here in the Cycladic Islands are Catholics. This is because of the Venetian occupation that lasted from the 13th to the 16th century, as we already said. There are Catholic churches, they are, most of them in Feeder Town, where also the Cathedral of the Catholic Church.
The guides are amazing to watch because many of them speak more than one language. For example, this guide spoke Spanish, English, and Catalan, and she switched between the languages so easily.
Representing the rosary. Bueno, seguramente si ustedes miran on Middle Ages, the shell was the best solution for pilgrims in order to keep some water from the rain, from the fountains, from the rivers. Sometimes the shell was a plate for them. Not anymore. Now, in yellow color is the sign that all pilgrims follow to go to Santiago de Compostela. Bueno, la concha, en época medieval sobre todo, era una manera de recoger el agua de la lluvia, de las fuentes, de los ríos. Incluso muchas veces la concha servía como plato para los peregrinos. Ahora ya no lo es, pero de color amarillo es el símbolo que todos los peregrinos siguen para llegar hacia Santiago, hasta Santiago de Compostela.
The benefits of using a guide are endless. Everything from getting around long lines to special dishes in restaurants.
They are called takas. Taka was used to place water inside, which is the water you offer to your guests. So water symbolizing hospitality.
During the medieval time, the belfry was the symbol of the liberty, the freedom, and the richness of the town. There was already a wooden construction here about 1250, and then it was replaced by something from bricks. But nevertheless, as well, the buildings here below and the tower have a lot of adaptation. Nevertheless, you could say the lower part is from the 13th century, the middle part from the 14th century, and the upper octagonal part from the 15th century. There was also...
The belfry was built in the 13th century. It is 250 feet high, or 83 meters, and it has 366 steps to climb. It is one of the most remarkable buildings here in town. Na frente si può vedere torre campanario del secolo XIII. La torre tem uma altura.
And also produced the very first quite simple table wine, which was stored in big oak barrels. You could only drink it from one year to the other, and it was a very simple table wine. People had to go to the wineries itself to fill their gallons for the supply of a day, a week, or a month.
So this part of the harbor where your cruise ship is called Pelaires.
Before this was Pierre Cardin, this space back in the early and mid 20th century was a jazz club called the Ambassadors Club. Okay, and all of the big names played here. So when people think about jazz in France, they don't think about the 8th district. They don't think about this area. They think about Montmartre, which is just beneath the hill where the Sacré-Cœur, the big white church is on the hill. They think of that area. They think of
that's another option, but it's still a lot of stairs to climb. Otherwise, there is another option which is nice, is to go on the top of the Montparnasse Tower, which is not the same. The Montparnasse Tower is just next to your hotel.
De nos jours, la Seine est peuplée d'une vingtaine d'espèces de poissons, contre 4 ou 5 il y a 50 ans. Certains poissons, introduits pour lutter contre la prolifération d'espèces nuisibles, peuvent atteindre les 2 mètres et les 50 kilos.
Today, the Seine is home to about 20 different fish species, compared to only 4 or 5 species 50 years ago.
The Queen Mother.
Stop.
And above her, yeah, you want to stop for a second, Mike? That's the Queen Mother, and you can see the dates beneath the statue, 1900 to 2002. So she died in 2002 at the age of 101. She was a very popular figure.
A guide can always provide a wealth of historical information, but they're also good for telling you what's going on with current events in the region.
To live here, it's very expensive. It's a bit. If you ever go to New York, you know you've got the Upper East Side, Upper West Side, or in Australia you've got Sydney Harbour. It's that sort of equivalent area. It's expensive around here.
For king and country. So well done to the girls, and that's the longest bridge in London. The oldest thing that you'll see in London today is just coming up here to the right-hand side. On the river wall, you'll see a stone column.
With 452 meters high. The last elevator over there, that's the longest running elevator in the world. It can actually travel from ground floor until 140 floors. 9 meters per second is the maximum speed. But since we're using it for the observation deck, it stops on level 125. Okay, you'll be visiting 2 levels up, 124, 125.
When you visit historical sites, of course you can always use an app or a guidebook or headsets, but there is nothing like getting the personal touch from another human being and hearing the story told.
They had to work for 20 months to complete this carpet. And as we know, Iranian carpets have the best quality.
And during 14 days a year, we did the brain sugar, and it will transform in bubbles and in alcohol. But in this case, we will open the tank and all the bubbles will fly away. And we have base wine, but here we don't want to elaborate base wine, we want to elaborate cava. For elaborating cava during all the procedures,
use the production of your winery. You cannot buy external product. Also, the wine born in each vineyard. For example, the Chardonnay, we have only Chardonnay on that vineyard. And we use that Chardonnay to produce only one kind of wine. Then here in Catalonia exist 6 wines with this certification, and 4 of them are from this winery, from John Leon. Also, all these wines are organic. We started with all the process in 2008. Then you have to wait a minimum of 4 vintages to have the official certification. Then officially we produced organic wines since 2012.
It was an amazing way to build like 2,000 years ago. And here we can see also, this one represents the Roman city, Tarraco. The port, one of the Arcs of Triumph, a village close to Tarraco, another monument, and this is a graphic of the Roman Circus. That was a very important place to meet Rome.
Guys add an extra measure of security. Guides can tell you when and what to look out for, like counterfeit money, pickpockets, and other dangers. They're always there to put you on point for situational awareness.
Tribe, the Vandals in southern Spain.
An idea about what the city looked like back in 1960s when the archaeologists came here to excavate. Everything was covered by earth, my guess. So to take the dirt away took so many years, we can say. There are also local market days in the area where the farmers bring their goods from their villages, and certainly very reasonable price ranges. Turkey is quite inexpensive, I told you earlier, especially in these areas where everything's made. Let's say going to the marketplace for 10 euros we can buy kilograms of fruits and vegetables for a family of 2-3. So really good in prices.
We've built some very special relationships with many of our guides and even been invited to their homes for dinner.
There's the snow on the Big Island. There's a whale out there. See it? Oh, it goes back underneath. It's in the water. Confident. We have 7 different types of sharks in these waters here in Hawaii. We have sharks. These are the most dangerous. Now, this is not the movie Jaws. Okay, they don't go out looking for human flesh and attack you, come back and attack you again.
So be sure to utilize the services of local guides. They can be your concierge to the world.